I'm just Abhay Chebbi, and for the longest time that I know and remember, please have a seat, guys. For the longest time that I know and remember, I've been working in this organization, and today I stand in front of you all. Despite the hectic schedule, I wanted to be here because quite often than not, youngsters, young generation is not really given that due credit. We say 60% of our population, more than 65% of our population is about, or rather below the age of 35. We are a young generation, we have potential, but then we will have to give that much to this young generation. And I thought, amongst the schedule of mine, I have to invest some time to invite firstly all the young leaders here. A good, loud applause for you guys for taking this step, please. You're enjoying, great, but are you getting what you want? Do you all have some expectations from the Young Leaders Alliance? How many of you all have expectations, please? At least the seniors that I see at the back. It's a diverse mix, and I see students from, what, 8th till 12th? Yeah? 9th? All of these are true. But I think what I have learned through my own journey, and probably you will get it now or maybe later, folks at the back, think about it. A leader may not have all the answers or the right answers, but he will have the right questions. Right questioning is one of the greatest quality of a leader. Of course, the way in which you question, how you ask, is very important. Only when you listen will you have the ability to analyze and ask. Only when you have the team will you get answers, will you have the command. Only when you're ready to listen to hard facts, you will have the ability to withstand all the pain, or at least be a stoic in a way. That means that you have the strength to listen to facts and try and see how you can make better decisions. So long and short, of all the activities that you have today, physical activity could be strenuous, could not be something that you even thought of. That's probably not what you would be doing back at home. Or be it different functions or domain activities. I want you all to give it your best. Ask the right questions, not just to the trainer, but also to your peers. Build a certain kind of a bond. Okay? There are a lot of things that I'd like to share, but this one quality of asking the right questions is very, very important. You do? To be your own boss of sorts? Yeah? That really motivates you? Yes? But what about ideas? What about opportunities? What kind of an entrepreneur? And why? In what field? How successful will you become? Do those thoughts come? Is there curiosity behind this freedom? How many of you all have this burning desire to be an entrepreneur because you want to work in a certain area or field, as she expressed? It could be in technology. It could be something unimaginable. But unimaginable things have turned out to be a possibility, correct? Who would have thought of all the technology that we have? How many of you all have something in mind, may not have articulated, structured it? How many of you all have that idea? It could be in any field, medicine, aerospace, technology, AI. You do? Share that idea, no? Could be crazy, that's okay.
It's a very small idea.
That's okay.
But see, I like design a lot, and I do like a lot of handmade cards for my friends and everything. So I want to like start a small business where I can make cards for people and get money for what I do.
Okay, all right. You could make that big. Small deliveries have become big with scale. Anyone else? I'm very interested in this topic, so I want to know if you have any other thoughts, any other ideas. How? Now, all of you who have shown interest in being an entrepreneur, orient your mind to how you can see this entire Leadership Alliance activities to suit that desire, to ignite that desire. Can you do that? Yeah? Ask questions, find out if you can think more. Are you interested in anything different, more, better? What qualities? Is it just because I don't have to have a boss this same school? No, probably not. You probably will have to work with a lot of people, get a lot of work done. Probably call them sir, just so that your work is done and ultimately the company is benefited. Your mindsets will change and shift. How many of y'all, good, very good, keep it up, keep your hands up. How many of y'all are interested in literature, sociology, okay, those kind of subjects? And why? Why? I'm trying to profile, I'm trying to understand you guys, okay? This is my opportunity to do that. So I'm here to ask all the questions that I think is right.
I personally feel like I connect more with people through art and creative stuff like that, like dance, art, drawing, sketching, and I enjoy it a lot. I've been doing it since I was really young. So, and when I started knowing about design and I started learning about it, I could personally connect with it, and I understand what it actually wants, and I want to be able to give that to people. So, yeah.
Okay, good. Opportunities at Alliance University are immense, and we truly cherish folks such as y'all to come and spend your time at a university to know what it takes. Degree is not education. You holding a degree at the end of the day, and I'm telling you as an institutional leader, no, just getting a mere degree is not what you should all be here for. You should, in the process, develop curiosity. You should have courage and consistency. Follow your passion. Try to see the volunteers, the students across on campus. This is a transformational phase in your life. And very soon, you'll have to have that confidence in you. Please consider this immersion program, as I would want to call it, as a cultural immersion, as an exposure, as a functional immersion. It could change, shape your mind. I'm extremely excited to try and see what kind of feedback do you all give at the end of the day. But I want to tell you, universities such as this are transforming themselves to give a more holistic education to students. Don't compare yourself, forget to your grandfathers, not even to your parents. It's different, it's changing, it's evolving.
We're actually planning to go to undergrad after our 12th. So we've heard ki you went to Michigan University. So
Heard what?
You went to Michigan University. We've
Yes.
heard that in the profile. So what made you go there, or what do you think is the opportunity for you to come back to India, like not staying there, and what is the reason you've come back to India and set up a huge university like this?
Right, have a seat. Thank you. So, I think my exposure when I was in my high school to what could be the fields of education were very limited. Owing to the transferable job that my father had, I studied in about 7 different schools. For 10 years, I studied in 7 different schools. And by the time I reached my 10th grade, my 10th standard, I was told that this is what you have to do. I don't know, I don't have any regrets on it, but engineering was top of that. I had to choose just between engineering and medicine. Part of the problem is I never really thought about what I wanted to do, and I don't want you to do it. But post that, when I was amongst a bunch of really smart kids who just couldn't get into IIT, there was one level low, NIT. We all hated it, but at the end of the day, it was a great, great, great experience. That is the time where I started thinking, what should I do in my life? And by the nature of who I was, very hardworking, wanted to always be a topper. I don't know why. Not that it gave me any great benefit, but I thought my next logical step is to look at management education. And within that, and all of this research I did myself. And within that, I thought finance and marketing as a combination is good. I aspired to go abroad. To answer your question, what was the year? 2007 is when I got into U of M. And I aspired to do that because I've had a lot of people in family who have had that experience. And then they said, if you are in IIM Bangalore, You get it, you can get it, but your house is what, just few kilometers away. But you will not have these 10 points. You cannot just go and meet a CEO of a certain organization, but there you could have lectures with them. You cannot possibly get exposed to people from different ethnicities, different cultures, but there you can. How does that matter? It does matter. If you want to have a global career, please look at global management education. Engineering education, more practicality is in Singapore. We stand almost about third. But US, have you heard of Harvard Engineering School? Harvard Business School you have heard. Harvard Med School you have heard. Harvard University you have heard. Harvard has engineering also, but no, people don't really talk about it. MIT, Caltech, Virginia Tech, George Tech, of course, because they get categorized as an engineering college. That's why I chose a university, U of M, University of Michigan, which was good. It's a public university, but was good at management. And I thought I wanted to pursue a global career. I had a great time. But the only reason I went there was I had the means. But more than that, my aspiration was global. Did I intrinsically get that aspiration? No. It was cultivated.